so I'm here with Steve Waldman of Matrix, and we're at the Legacy training, and I just had to ask you, what is going on here? What is this all about?
What we really are trying to do is we're taking inspiration from the masters, people like Chris Barron, Nicholas French, and Ruth Roche, and what we're doing is really stepping out of our boxes to really be inspired, because we go around and so many times we're inspiring other artists, but where do the artists get their inspiration? So we're really finding out about the legacy, where we started, where we came from, and that's really the only way you're going to know where you're going. So we're taking all the incredible things with hundreds of years of experience that they've shared with us, and we're trying to create our own couture look, so when we go back out on the road, we can inspire other hairdressers.
So tell us how, I'm going to bring this forward. So you went wide. Tell us exactly how you did this, because it's really kind of amazing.
Well, what we wanted to do, you know, when you think about hairdressing, there's head shape and anti-head shape. So instead of usually going tall and diagonal, we used chicken wire to make a more horizontal plateau, and then we used artificial hair that's just been cut in pieces and it fixed with hairspray and adhesive to really expand the silhouette to give us more of an anti-head shape.
Okay, and then we're going to come put the camera over here because I want to use the other light. So if we go over this way, I'm going to turn this up, because the chicken wire is something that you learned to work with today, right? I'm sure it's not the first time, but...
Yeah, no, they were showing us on stage and the way you can really create expanded forms. One of our challenges when you're working on big stages, the hair sometimes looks great and big in a regular world ready-to-wear setting, and it gets on stage and it gets dwarfed and diminished. So we're really trying to find ways that's really usable to inspire artistry. So the chicken wire really gives us a support. And one of my inspirations, and with my partner Robert, really were like classic hats, classic millinery, and it's really reminded me, if you think of like 19th century women's wear with hats and with draping and with fabric, lace and tulle and things like that, that's where we really got our inspiration.
I'm bringing it back because I've got a mouthful of hair here. And what kind of a clientele do you have?
Hair could be, well, I see my clients when I'm not on the road in Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. So in the salon, my clientele can be conservative, even though I like to do fashion-forward hair. But at the same time, you know, when we see the things that are on the runway in Fashion Week, sometimes it takes a year and a half or 2 years to really see them come down to ready-to-wear. So when you expand your artistic parameters wide, it really allows you to bring ready-to-wear fashion forward. So I might not obviously do a silhouette this shape, but when I'm in the salon with my clients and they're looking for dress work, I might stop making my dress works as classic and tall, and I might start to stretch and make the silhouette a little more wide and deconstructed.
Well, it's so cool, and I didn't realize that there was chicken wire under here until I kind of looked underneath.
Oh, and it's like looking at things in non-traditional ways. You know, we always are using bobby pins and falls and things that are made specifically for hair, and when you take things that aren't made specifically for hair and then find that application, you can do the same techniques, but they just have a fresh approach because you're changing it up. Like a lot of the things that we did with this, even though it looks very non-traditional, they were pretty classically trained hairdressing techniques. It's just that we're using materials that we wouldn't normally use, and it gives them a fresh perspective.
Well, it's so cool. Thanks for giving us this time, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh, thank you, Maggie. I appreciate it.
Right,
thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.